ポドン1号に次ぐ名前ないかな。なんか
いやいや、そんなんもう雑魚狩りでや
雑魚狩りやっと YouTube や。
お、無課金かもしかして。バティス2とか、全然そんなことなかった。
全然ごちごちにも持ってくれる。いや、これはだけ逆に中盤の量を増やして、もう中盤でボール回ししながらとかを、視聴者が増えたぞ。で、段差でいこう、段差で。雑魚狩りは大炎上やろうな、しかし。
かまわんやろ。炎上してなんぼや。
フェイネスの調子がいいのかな。まあでも後半か。この段差間でいこう。アザールがな、CMF できたら嬉しいんやけど。さあ、捕食の時間や。こんなタイトルの動画に来て見に来るやつは何を期待したの？
いやいや、それはもう分かるやろ。煽れってことやろ。
間違いない。
やるか。
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin. Well, thanks Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the sixth position, he can play in the number 8 position. But I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect. Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And this is Bale, looking for a runner. Niggles his way through. That is Snuta! That's just playing it safe and simple. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. And this is Bale. Now to race for the ball. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Bale. Nicely weighted ball. Takes the shot! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort. Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra width. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far? Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Luis Suarez. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
なんじゃ今
Triol
ひどい
can clear it away.
よし
And he could have done himself
ナイ
a
ス
match.
There it is.
首振り
The
サッカー
movement
において
so
首振りって大事
precise.
だから
The finish
使う前間
sumptuous.
違いすぎや
North Korea are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
横をカットしていくあくそ
お
So the first moment. Oh, what has happened
Okay.
here?
打っていない
あミスった最悪
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
あべよくないとった最悪
Now it's Batistuta. That has ended up in no man's land.
Aye.
Nicely aimed pass. Chiellini cuts it out. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Milan are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
それは
Lampard has it in a wide position.
はい
It's run loose here. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Hazard. Approaching the half-hour mark.
ファウル何
Now it's Bale. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Triol played over towards the opposite flank. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
お
Looking for options for movement. It's made its way to him. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
悪い
OK よし
Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
おお
はははほんとカスプレイヤーのやつなんだ
何がやねん
North Korea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And this is Bale.
じゃあもともとジグザグを俺たち
Nicely
に教え
shaped
たやつ
ball.
だ
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
やべ
McAllister. He's going for goal.
おお
It's hit the upright.
全然反応できない
But he's left disappointed.
あれ
And not just
Hey.
close, agonisingly close.
やりやしちゃったの
Aimed beyond the defence.
ああ下手くそ
And he cuts out the supply. Now he's got space here.
え
Oh, perfectly.
ちょうだい
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, he's done so well then.
Look at that.
Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
ちょ
Tries to play it through. That is a great pick out.
え
That is a
弱っ
brilliant interception.
なんで弱いんだ
Akram. That pass isn't the best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the referee says
Yeah.
that is that for the first half.
上で
まあまあまあ
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave. See all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk
まあ
averse.
殺すだけは
North Korea can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
煽られてますからね、向こうは。
血が上ってるか、頭に。
さあ行くぞ。ほら
So into the second half. North Korea leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Lampard
フラパオ。
searching pass he's played there. That is good alertness.
あぶれ。
McAllister driving forward. No way
ありが
through.
とう。
Messi.
あ、
A
マジか。
mixture of good defending and indecisive passing.
そ
No
ればっかやな。
progress.
おお、もうだるよ。
いつかや
Great
らせるそうし
defending, strong and determined.
ナイス。
Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous.
ナイ
Cristiano!
スと
あ
か
ぶねえパスが何だ。
2回切れた。
And this is
おい
getting
おいおいおい
better and
おいおい
better.
おお。
And that really is so impressive.
まあこの
I'm not
このぐらい
making
にしとい
any
てよ。
apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
North Korea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
コスコスですね。あれ、帰れたかもし
Akram. Probing
なん
pass.
か芸がないね。
Oh, good looking ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through?
ベストは早いぜ。
Best. He's found a way through.
ある。
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
おお。危ねえ。今のは普通にでも危なかった。
なるほど。
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
イエス。
Suarez
あ、
gets
どっちだ
into
こ
a
れ。
good
俺じゃ
position.
ない。触りられる。
Cut short.
あ、俺も反応しちゃったよ。
初見ですが、コープに参加って可能ですか？
Quality
あ
ball.
ーガフンコープね、参加型じゃないんですよ。
He's looking
戦
wide,
うと、
and it's Serginho.
1回だけならいけるか、あいつは来る。
まあ確かに。
Tries
I
to
don't-
pass it
I-
through. Oh, shooting
おい
chance!
危ね
That's put paid to the danger. Could move up a gear here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable
頑
matchup.
張れ。
That's great defensive work.
でも
It
コープやり
doesn't
たい
take
人
too much
結構多いよ。
imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
なんか
了解です。すいませんでした。絵文字押す。
It's loose, and
いや、
there's
ちょ
a
っと
race
待
for
って
the
ください。ま
ball.
だ検討してます。いけそうだったら、
Last-ditch
もう
defending, but that'll do.
一人ね、来る予定なんですよ。
Cristiano Ronaldo. Great
え。ナ
vision.
イス。
Oh, he's onto this. He's found a way through. He's having a shot!
うん、今のはカ
And
ス
he
マ
looked
スで。
every bit the assured keeper there.
Really
みん
anticipated
なさ、
that
コ
well,
ープっ
didn't he?
てさ、どうやって募集してんの？
なんか掲示板とかやな知らんけど。
ヘンネスミッドフィルダーもできる。強いね。今日はデサイができる。ちょっと待って。マジですか？配信して参加型のコープやればいい。
誰？俺？いやいやいや。やるわけがない。
心者になっちゃうんですけど、
どうなんやろ。痛く長えな。さあ止めさせた。
And we have our very first corner.
殺しますよ。いけ。奥だ。ほら。
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
またそれか。
そればっかりやるから、とりあえず後ろに打ち出すとか、裏を変える。これ一回戻す。よし。
Into the last quarter of an hour. Nicely intercepted.
あれ、ちょっと
任せろ。
あ、取れない。
And it's Totti.
立っていく。
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
お、びっくりした。
That's an imaginative pass.
あ、でっけえ。
Good luck with that dink over the top.
なんでやかなこれ。
もう一煽りぐらいかな。ほら。
That's well spotted.
お、オッケー。え、なんじゃろ。あ、オッケー。
Can he get on the end of this? Looking
持
for
っ
the
てい
run.
く。
ナイス。
イエーイ。
And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
いやー、いいっす
素
ね。
晴らしい。
Forced the error and extracted the
い
maximum
やー、いい
punishment.
場所に走り
It's
込んで
just
くれたわ。
sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored
クロス
already.
ですか。
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
お、
Chance!
あれ。シュートだったりしたと思う。
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden... Oh, they could be caught out here. Brilliant to cut out. It's a sharp
おわさ
pass.
びが過ぎた。
Great ball. It's Totti!
オフサイ
Loose
ド。
again. Forlan
Slip.
gets flagged offside.
やってやがるなと思いながら見てたわ。
まあまあ。このぐらいの余裕は見せんとね。
イエローが死んだ。でもビエラ死んでもやるとより大きいな。
Final checks on the touchline.
A change about to occur. Well, his stamina was thrown into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not
あ、取
quite
らないかも。
able.
あ、ですよね。
It's a lovely, neat pass. Donatoni.
ほんなら
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kaku! And again!
お、
Well, that is remarkable. Platini.
あ、下手くそ。
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes.
ってことは発射しよう
And。it's Totti. It's a
Totti
really
via.
well measured ball. Knocks it into space.
何。
Excellent
う
interception.
リーダー取れちゃうぜ。
Clears
ほ
without
ら。
hesitation.
テポドン。
And here's Totti.
さ
Now, can they get him away?
まあまあ。
Added time is up.
Ma,
And
sorry, this-
there goes the
ま
whistle.
あ対戦ありがとうございました。
This is a side
Yes,
which
well,
is
see you.
purring, picture perfect, to win
Yes,
they will
yeah.
relish, having pulverised what was
They
put in
should.
front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
やっぱね、ミサイルを撃って、
Any reflections on what
ミ
you
サイルを撃っていかないと。そろそろ北朝鮮アンチの人に叩かれたりするんやろうなと思い。
アンチもクソもねえやん。世界中の敵なんやから。
お前そんなこと言いよったら赤番食らうぞ。
マジでいいよ。
いや、そんなわけね。 中国政府やったら分からんけどね。だって俺がよく遊ぶ中国人によるも情報は全部見られてるからね。
怖すぎやな。
なんか行ったことないけどマジで監視カメラ多いんやろ。確か
いいやん。安全やん。
だけ意外なんか嘘か本当か分からんけど YouTuber が実験するらしい。
中国でじゃあ YouTuber もらうの？
いやおるけど、
あ、おるんや。
中国の YouTuber プーさんと大統領が写っと写真が掲げられたら速攻バンされるらしい。
やば。
だけどそれを逆手に取った人がなんかこう一回さ中国人の断りみたいな事件になっとるやんお店が。
うん。
それで迷惑系突撃系 YouTuber に対してそれを見せつけて速攻赤番を食らうっていうのがなんかあったらしい。まあでもねあれだな、ディビジョン2は自慢するもんだね。
そういうことなんです。
なんだお222
ちゃうか。おブラックヘッハート、なんやったっけあれ。ああ、はいはい。心臓。
ブラックハーテッドってでもどうしやけ黒い痛みとかハートハートですとか痛みっていうような痛いですか。
まあかっこつけってのはよく分かった。俺か。
ブラックハーテッドってもしかしたら黒歴史かな、そういうなんかそんな言葉ないしな。黒い痛みの過去形やけ黒歴史とかいう翻訳やったら面白そうじゃない。
ああ、そういうのもあるよね。
いや分からん、勝手な予想。
うん。ハト。
普通に黒い心やった。
あれ、
相手は
間違えた。なんだそれ。
シェフスタンラーム
ファイブバックか。
ヒルロプティイニエスタペレパ
グティ。
フライうわ3桁背番号俺よアレシャンドレサートやってきそうやな。
来るか。まあ大歓迎ですけど。
あれ帰ってきた。
ん？ああ、メンバー。
スタメン帰ってきた。ベンチはカーン、バストーニ、グティ、ベン・ホワイト、ポール・スコルズも背番号800円。ルーニーも3桁や。
そういうやつら漏れなく煽ってくる。
まあ十中八九喧嘩やな。
戦争やね。 イタリアマジかよ。スリには気をつけな。
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
イタリアか、いいね。
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really
イ
is.
タリアにあら、
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for
行
it.
くだけで飛行機とか。
わからん。
あ、まだわかんない。
いや俺あれ仕事で行って
あ、マジでいいな。
1
それ
円も
経費で落ちるんじゃん。
経費とか1円も払わ
金。
ない。まあね、人の金で左屋行ってみたってする。
And we're underway.
最高すぎるやん。お
We
お
all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class.
Cristiano Ronaldo! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Good looking ball. Played out towards the right wing.
危ねえ。
Pull it.
サイド走ってい
That's
る。
destined for the flank. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Toure defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
やべえ、ミスった。イエス。
Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception. Now he's off and running. Leicester cuts it out. And it's
お
Messi.
お、なんじゃ今のめっちゃ。
Turns back here, probably the best option. And where it came from.
アウチ。
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
サイド走っている。
はい。
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
あー、ミスったね。
Pele. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
まずい。
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, how that
Cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Yaya Toure. So it is still 0-0.
バカ。
Best makes a move down the right. It's a
あ、
pretty
じゃ
loose
あ、
pass.
ミスった。強く出しすぎた。
Desai promptly onto that, and that is that.
あ、俺。
That is not the best ball, as he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's beaten the last
やべ、や
man.
りました。
Takes a shot. Goal! Inter.
おお。
The first
いや、いいん
significant
すけどね、
strike.
別に煽っても。
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, it's a little undercooked. Best. Pirlo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball.
いるんだよ。
よし。
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Chance here to counter.
そんな。
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and
いいストッ
stopped
プ
it.
ができたのに。
Platini. Nicely intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Cruyff. Looking for the run.
くそ、合わねえか。やべ、
Silvestre.
最悪、シュート
He leaps for it.
あ、これ。
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
オッケー。
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
何
Knocks it into space.
はい
Excellent interception. Deftly away. That's gone loose. And here's Cruyff.
何
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
いやー、それに入っとったやつか。そう全然何もしてない
Okay,
ですね
being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pele. Pele going face to face with his great rival. And they can counter here. And it's Messi.
最悪
Pele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good take, and is he in?
OK
ナイス
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side,
なんじゃそりゃ
dogged defence on the other. And it's Lam.
いやナイスナイスナイス
He has a look up.
ナイス
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi.
やばいやばい
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So
いや
good
ちょ
from
っ
him.
とまずいな
まあま
And it's
いいとこ
half-time.
なしちゃっ
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
たまあ
The
そういうことや
Netherlands
今
win
そういう
at
時間帯だ
half-time
け
with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
このままじゃ終われねえぜ
遅えな
The second period is underway.
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Best.
ラグインしたらちょっ
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now who's going to be first to this?
とおお何ナビやがって
Toure really struggling to influence the game.
おナイ
Look, he
ス
could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
OK
Best has been caught there. It's a foul. Hazard is standing over this one.
なるほどね
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
やるぜ
Hazard!
曲がんな
No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
ミスった
Cruyff. And Silvestre. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can.
Yes
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And this is Pirlo.
Yes
And now they can spring out of defence. The Netherlands still this single goal behind. No, he's not getting past him there. Best unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lam calmly anticipates.
違う違う違うなんでそいつに行った
No,
今
again, there's no way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through.
ナイス
Lam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
いや、ゴミすぎる。
Pirlo. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Azar. Can he get onto this? Lam. Pull it. Sylvestre. Pull it. Is always scanning the pitch for targets. Sylvestre is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
何
Pele. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cristiano Ronaldo.
何
And here's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yes.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
ああ、最悪。
いやー、しょうがない。
That pass has been well intercepted. Pele. This is a promising build-up. Cruyff touches it back. Hangs it. Bullet header! And no mistake.
終わった。
Two ahead. Late in the day. Game over surely.
マジで。
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He's got a strong forehead behind that one.
遅い。
相手か。
Substitution for Netherlands, number 23, Cristiano
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
coming on the field.
And he's straight offside.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, number 11, Bale,
誰こいつ
number 20, Suarez, number 15, Nedved, number 22, Johan Cruyff. Substitution.
He's intervened well there.
じゃあつ
Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. And here's Suarez.
ああ、ちょっとタッチ気味すぎた
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nesta produces the perfect tackle there.
Oh, great save by Dida.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
枠外やろ今の
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
terrific effort. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Guti is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Rummenigge, and this is Bale. Bale is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Rooney. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Rooney! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A great chance!
Yeah.
It's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That's right.
The Netherlands may be down, but not out just yet. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! It's a goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
まあフルパフォするにはいい時間だな。いや、こいつらとはまた会える気がする。
So now the difference is 3. Time added on 4 minutes. That's going wide left. And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
さあ、ベストがちゃんと来るかな。
確かにな。
そういう意味ではやっぱみんながね、いいガチャを同じキャラ持っているっていうのはかなりメリットないけどね。俺はシンプルにベストの時ガチャちゃんと引いてなかったけどね。
いや、オーバーで本当に。
普通にミスった。なんかあの時全然ガチャ注目しなかったね、なぜか。いいんすか。
お、いいね。俺の中ではフルメインやな、ほぼ。
まあ俺も悪くないか。最新フリップ。何やったっけ最新フリップ。
スクリーム、マグネットフィート。
ああ、はいはいはい。
と何やったっけ、忘れたな。
マグネットフィートロースクリーム。あ、フェノミナルフィー、なんだっけ、ロースクリーム
なんか忘れたけど、まあ、マグネットフィートは間違いない。
大丈夫か、俺がオランダ勝てよか。
まあ余裕やね。はっきり言って。
連戦連勝のようなもんだ。
そろそろ神の力を貸してやろう。
みんなセリフが毎回一緒やねえかって。
恥ずかしいね、お前。
セリフが毎回一緒って当たり前だ。やっぱこうあれやん、格ゲーとかだってね、出てくる瞬間みんな一緒言うか。
確かにな、キャラ選択の。
そういうことや。あれ、あれがおらんのか。誰だっけ、イブラが。どうしましょうかね。
イブラ来てなかったね、確かに。
したね。傲慢を使うか、真ん中で。ウイングでアザール使いたいんで。
そう、お前配信中やけ言葉気をつけろよ。
おお。いや関係ねえよ。やっぱ誰が見てようと俺は俺や。
おお、いいね。
ほっとくね今の。
アイデンティティ。アイデンティティやね、これは。いいんじゃないですか。
突然の裏切りにあって
お前だ。俺に殺されたいのか。あ、失礼だ、折れた。
あまり強い言葉を使う。
洗脳殺しに夢中やった。
誰？
こいつスイッチでファイアレッドかリーフブリンかしよう。
はいはいはい。買ったんや。
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise is fervent.
おもろかったの。
Atmosphere
2はマジで
frenetic.
面白かったね。
My
11に
keep
匹敵すると言って
and
も過言
providing
ではないわ。
analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim
まあ
Beckman.
匹敵は
Hi
言い過ぎたけ
everyone
ど。
and thanks Peter. It's great to be on
で
board.
もかなり面白かったよ、普通に。
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd
Lovely
doesn't
it is,
do
isn't it?
ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. And a chance!
やるじゃねえか。
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role. And is that a new dimension to his game? No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
やばいか。
Well, Steve,
あぶねえ、真ん中だ、しかった。
that's great position. So good from him. Can they get it away? And he shoots!
ありました、大きい。
He's given that plenty, but no.
ありがとうございます。
But he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
おい。
Now it's Mbappe.
え、あ、そういう感じか。
Mbappe gets flagged offside.
何してんのこいつ。
誰もやつって
あれ。
俺がやつ。なんでこいつが。
Lovely bit of skill.
なるほどね。
マッチアップのせいやね。
Opts to
よ
play
ほ
it
どの
back.
フェイントやったね。
In with the challenge.
ノーファルか。素晴らしい。
Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
よし。
And that's been intercepted.
Ouch.
That was well played, well stopped. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, that's well seen too. Messi, and he was quick to react. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's fabulous. And he welcomes it in. Real chance!
Yes!
Oh, the ball's run, and it's come back out to him.
Nice.
And one more! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
神や。
エンタメとして
やばすぎやろ。
Definitely not his best.
And he's quick to get rid.
もうキーパーの
わざとやろもはや。
確かに
Lom gets it clear.
ゴールダッシュ
Milan so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
ただちょっと
Hazard.
押され気味
He is
押され気
through
味
here.
圧倒的な押され
It's
た。
a shot.
まあ
自分の言ってるよ
And he's
Ah,
stuck it
so-
away as if
この1
laser
点で済んだ
guided.
のは奇跡だ。
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
だ
First breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here.
Hey,
And while
who's
it's
that?
never a good time to be caught
Yeah,
out,
oh,
you
big shot.
definitely don't want it to be now. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And this is Hullet.
さあここからや。
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
ダメか。
Can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception.
ああ
15 minutes till half time. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's well spotted.
Yes.
Some
Inversion
excellent
coverage.
tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
ワンピースもどうなったのこれイム様が出てきたら知らんの
やべあげとる。
皆さんが出てきて1話しか取ってな
And
い
he's managed to get rid. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Mbappe.
いける。くそ。
And here's the chance to
最後の
counter.
あれで
はいこいつ誰や。
Sending in numbers sharp and uncompromising.
ナイス
Hazard with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Delivered in. And that's the keeper's ball. The message is clear. None can pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
やべ。
That's really well manoeuvred.
ナイス
いやスライ
Oh,
スしたいん
he's
やけ
been
ど。
caught on it here. Look at the space. Oh, shooting chance.
いやあれマジで。今日みたいに見たらもうスライスしてほしいのに。
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say the contrast of mood.
He's in, must be. He's going for goal. And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really
そういうじゃん。
swift.
そんな強くないはずないけど
そう。
And it's Hullet.
なんで
Seedorf.
There will be 1
Nice.
minute added time.
Desai.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that
も
interception.
うなんか今日全然ダメなパス
And that signals the end of the first period.
が乾杯コース
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
アンスもなかった気する。
全くやんすね
Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He has found a way through. Good read.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on
なん
around
じゃ今
him.
このカメラワークなんやねん。
Hullet.
はい
He has been fouled there.
あなるほどね。
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing,
うわ
as deliberate,
これは
cynical
ね
as it
プーや
comes.
ろっておゴール
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rafael Leao going face to face with his great rival.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that's been
やべミスった
intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure.
あ俺じゃないか 頑張りましょ
頑張れ。
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
本当に通らんの。
Yaya Toure.
ナイ
It's
ス。
Bullet. Nicely weighted ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well spotted.
Yaya Toure. Looking for the run. Oh, cracking ball. Shot a goal!
落ちてないの俺に
Oh, and they really should have been made
い
to
や
pay.
さすがに
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And we have our very first corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 6,
さて、奥に行きま
number
す。
10, Bullet. Number 13,
Cleared without hesitation.
number 7,
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Raphael Leon.
He's got
いきますね
away.
あ
Rummenigge.
Number 11, Eucharist. Number 23,
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
number 19,
And that's another good rid of the ball. And it's Musiala. Can he get it through?
うえい
Lofted upfield. Best distributed tidily. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line
勝
here.
手ですね。
This is their second corner of the
や
game.
ばい、タイトル雑魚狩りなのに。
And now they can
あ
spring
負け
out
ても
of
いいしじゃないです
defence.
か
Munich really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure.
Hey.
They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack
い
thanks
や
to their
あ
pacey
そうなの
options.
か
ナイス。
Threads one in.
いや、ルーメニゲやってん、今。なんでそっち側にパスって。しんどい。
Yaya Toure. Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
ナイス。
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nicely aimed pass. Hazard.
ナイ
Best.
ス
And he's managed to get free.
うーん
おお。
That's going to go a
相手
long
か。
way.
相手やな。
And he's quick to snatch it
Yeah, but-
back.
OK
And he is deftly away. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
違
Rummenigge.
うけどまあいいな
And it's Hazard.
えゴミかすいや面白い
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
やべや
Knocks it into
こう
space.
せこうせ
That was good enough.
べ。
そんなこと言っちゃいけんやろ。殺せとか。
Played out towards the right wing. And he's quick to return it. Drives it in. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
マジで雑魚
Oh, well played. Well sorted out.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
おいや
なんでこいつ
Gets his hands on it.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it.
Yeah, right.
Even if it's
Hi.
just a goal, the lift it would give would be...
はい
That is decidedly lacking.
確かに。じゃあコントロールループとかがないからなんか
ああなるほどね
スキルがあるぐらいやけど。
でもついてないと厳しいってことあるか
じゃあ逆にコントロールルー
センターバ
プ
ックセンターバックズタボらないと
が攻め込まれすぎて。
攻められっぱなしやけど本当
やばいよ
substitution in progress.
can make their change now with a break in play.
ほら
That is ended up in no man's land. Seedorf. Messi. Cruyff. Messi looking to receive it in space.
Yeah.
Well, that's well seen too.
Minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Loss of deception.
何してんねや。足見たやつやな。
Asensio conjures time and space where few can, and he's got the beating of his man. And the referee brings it to a close.
反対ですね。
Well, here is a
正直
defeat
普
that
通に
may
強かっ
hit them hard, and you can sense that all around
た。
us.
こっちがひどすぎたっ
Things
てのもある
going pretty awry, and
一応デュエリスト。
the outcome in the end was virtually unavoidable.
Just a quick announcement.
Oh.
We would
After all
like
of
to
that,
inform
Jim,
you
what
that
are you thinking?
CCTV
それぞれの特徴を生かしながら戦わなきゃいけない。
と言いますと、
いや、俺はデュエルだけする。
それ大丈夫なんか。
もういつも通りよ。
いや、いいとこ取りで勝てるかもしれない。
まずいな。気づけば赤が侵食してきよる。
勝ってねえよ。
いや、1試合目かな。1試合目勝ってたんで。
いや、綺麗な雑魚狩りを果たしたね。もう煽りまくったもん。今日でも同じやつやつ当たらんな。
なんだあの雑魚は。何しに来やがった。
welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley. Hi Peter, it's great to be here. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
あ、本当や。誰こいつ。初めて聞くな。
やべやべやべ、全然気づかなかった。俺先頭バックだと思ってた。
Gets across to intercept that.
これはまずい。なんでもいいからプレーを止めるんだ。
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
いや、エフェクトを狙うしかね。起きた。
Knocks it into space.
俺か。
Vieira. Messi. That's tidy. Nicely aimed pass.
エフェクト弱すぎる。
Big running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
来た。お、仕事だぞ。
誰でもできる簡単な仕事。
Too happy to take that back.
マジか。
Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
完全に穴やけどね。本当に。
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
一失点するか、得点を取って変わるか。
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
よし。
ナイス。
And it's Maldini.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has
俺
turned
が
up.
こいつを輝かせてみせる。
いや、見つけた。
Ronaldinho.
オッケー、よし。
Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
いったやべミスった。最悪。
The Dutch introduced football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
ああ、最高。
そんな伸びるんか。
Well seen. Saw that coming.
And great positioning, so good from him.
タイヤのパス。
Clearly disappointed with that pass.
North Korea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's
そっ
lofted
ちじゃ
through
ないん
here.
だけどね。
It's kept aware.
お、頑張っと
And
る
it
ぞ。
is reclaimed easily. Seedorf. And it's Bellingham. For Messi. Vieira.
俺じゃなくて失礼。
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. That has not gone well. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
あるよ。
Shimizu Esples definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack.
That is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
どうしよう。変えるか、あいつを。
あ、任せるわ。
まあ今のとこはね、全然。
まあ俺は変えた方がいいと思うけど。
まあね。
How
気
many
使ってやらかす
interceptions
けど。
have we seen now?
Ah,
Someone's got to up the quality and
あ、
set
読
an
まれたった
example.
最悪。
Now it's Pele. Great defense. And he's let fly.
怖さしかない。
Pele. No way through. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal.
待て、よし、すぐ。
Hazard.
ナイス。
Bellingham.
なんやろ。
And that has
で、イ
been
ンパク
cleared.
トが出んねん。あ、別庁会かな。
And it's Messi.
普通にポンって蹴ってくれればよかった。
Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press.
やばっ。
That looks a decent ball. He's got away.
おら
Pele, really well played.
オッケー。
Corner
オッケー。
given.
まあ、もう前半はいいんじゃない。いやーでもな。
Shimizu
お前が
is
そんなこと言うとちょっと怪しかった。
the first in the game for either side, actually.
身長があれ
Pretty,
ば
but
ね
it gets the job done.
まあそれはね。
He's well positioned here. Oh, just skips past his man. Cleared away. That's gone loose.
来た。
Seedorf.
なんで。すごすぎる。
やべ。
Now it's Del Piero.
止める。
He's had it taken off him.
まあすごいとか
The
しない。
referee has blown for half time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels
まあ
are
いいん
there.
じゃない。なんかセンター
Just
バッ
like
クを
that
変え
telling
ても悪く
breakthrough
ない。
moment.
変えよ
Review
う。
the first half. Solid. Very solid, actually. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end. But defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely
まあやっぱ数
nullifying
字で
their
見れば
opponents.
かなり
Now
劣
they
っと
just
る
need to focus on
やば。
getting a
お
little
前
more
だって別
creative.
にコーチをやったし。
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
The second period is underway.
North Korea are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his halftime team talk.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Pele.
ナイス。
Seedorf. North Korea come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make
わ
a
し
change.
いいボール読んでねえぞ絶対。
He's found a way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It's Pele! And that is certainly not
パスは
what
やっ
he
ぱ
had
強
in
いから足
mind.
元。
Well, it didn't quite
So
come off
what
this time, Peter, but that's a
Chonchi no
warning to
Chonchi.
the opposition. This
あ
team
いつ
know
日
how
本
to
人や。
counter.
日本人はそういうとこ
They're
軽視
looking
す
to
るらしい
do
か
it every chance they get.
そうだ。
ら。言うたら。
Ibrahimovic.
来た。
And this is Hazard. Decent chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
まあどうしようもないね。
なんかあのディフェンダーが動いてくるかなと思ったけど全然動いてくる。
イブラ目指していきます。
Ibrahimovic!
今日なんか
It's off
なんか
target
わ
and
ざと
by quite a way. Oh, what
Yeah,
a
heading
chance.
the
He
cut off.
probably had more time than he realised.
ヘディングでインパクトってどうなるの？
なんか
Great ball if he can get there. And this is Pele.
俺一回スアレスで先
Defence
して
just about came out on top, but they were certainly
ポスト超え
tested.
たことある。
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
Goes for a shot.
なんとなくさインパクトとシュートするのにヘディングってそれ関係ない。
Ronaldinho has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him
って
forget
なったら
that.
なんかインパクトを打つ
Bergomi
に越したこと
concedes
ない
a。free kick for that.
遅くならんの。
俺ヘディング
It's a quick one.
今のは
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He has found the way through. Gattuso defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
なんで
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always goal side. Ronaldinho. It's
オリックス
Ronaldinho!
ファンタジスト。
Thuram.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
うわー
Seedorf. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
And it's Lam. He won't be happy with that one.
変わったの少し。
Azar, who can single-handedly make a difference. Threads one in. Oh, good take and a good finish!
やべ。
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
ナイス。
ナイス。
That's really well manoeuvred. North Korea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
何
Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That was very necessary. He's had it nicked away. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
やべ
This is Del Piero. Deftly away. Seedorf wins the duel this time. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's played into the area. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Del Piero. Number 18. Ronaldinho. Number 18.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win.
Takes a shot!
Yes
Oh, good finish!
ミナルフィニッシュ
And late in the day, a telling moment.
これぞルンメニ
Well,
で
what a shift in moods here, Peter.
素晴らしい
That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
驚いてますね
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
はいぬるいね
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have the first goal.
What a great time to score, but it does give...
Big chance! It's a goal!
だいぶ頑張ってる
Level H. Rice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Shimizu Coach are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better.
Getting up there! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
It's a pretty loose pass.
やべあこれ
Might want to be careful there.
Nesta gets over an intercept.
ラッキー
Interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, good read.
He read that really well.
Nice, nice.
The way through, so back it comes.
終わりあんな日が
Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
あぐ
Deftly
綺
away.
麗に横抜けていったなはい立て
Nicely weighted ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
マジか
And we're done. A good watch,
So
more than
we
a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking.
やべえ。再び連敗が始まるのか。あ、引き分けか一応今の。
違う。
まあでも負けに等しい引き分けはこんな。
海ってなんかやったことないっ
嘘。
この俺か。この俺が再び変な雑魚を使わずに勝利へ導く。違う段差の付き方をしよう。
3バックか。
でもラーム、ロベカル、アドリアーノ、エムバペだね。
なるほど。
あのピルロの特徴何やったっけ。
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin. Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started.
いいね。
Borussia Dortmund have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim.
Well, the beauty of this system, Peter, is that you can offer both back five and the front two, having sufficient strength at either end of the team, where you need it. The wing backs can supplement the.
Bellingham!
どうしようね。
There was plenty of power on that.
まあ、ライブだからしょうがねえ。ナイス。
Islam. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's heaved it away.
This is the time you need that pace.
じゃないか。オッケー。ナイス。
Great chance, surely.
キーパーによう反応するな。
いや、めっちゃ動かすと思うな。
あ、嘘。
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
だかな。
と思ったけど正面やったし。
Borussia Dortmund are
パ
looking
ス
to
で決
go
めたが難
forward
しかったけ
now.
ど、
まあね。
まあ決まってないけど。
Reds one in.
あ、
He's in plenty of space
は
here.
い。
あれもう一回俺折り
The
返すべ
assistant
きだった
referee has his flag raised.
いや、普通に
Offside.
打つべきやった。
打ってもらおうと思ってパス出した。
折り返してもうパスカットされたらもうあれ一生もんや。
次の
Love.
潔いちの第1話ぐらい。
やばくねなんかこれ。
Roberto Carlos. Played it. He leaps
お
for
お、
it.
どうしてる
Goal! Borussia Dortmund.
なんでこんなチーム負ける
And there is your opener. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
のラッキー。
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that has been cleared. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No, that's been intercepted.
マジか
Now,
よ。
can they get him away?
ちょっと。
Rijkaard calmly anticipates.
攻めると
And it's Schneider. And he's in on goal. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. No deception, his positioning was spot on.
ミスったぜ。
あれ、取れるのか、一緒。
Aguiano. Good running with the ball. And the shots!
おお、ビビった。
And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. Pinches it off him.
さあ出せんのかい。
Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap.
よしよし。
That a foul? Yes, the
Oh,
referee's
yeah.
given it.
遠い気がする。いや、遠すぎるわ、さすがに。
Makelele is being told in no uncertain
Yusuf.
terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to
They
play
will.
it in or suffer the consequences.
原監督のワンアウト三塁で合いそう。
あ
Oh, nearly, nearly.
あ、どうした？
動いてない。
動きよったけどさ、なんかネットの奥に突っ込んでたから。あんな動きする。
反応したのに。
あんな動きするっていう
あれ。
Aims beyond the defence.
Eh?
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he
Yeah.
got rid because he was under pressure.
Azar. And they've got rid. And they're quick to get it back. Schneider played out to the left
遠い
flank.
か。
That's a little off target. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's a lovely, neat pass. Azar tries to play it through. Rijkaard
Wow.
gets over and intercepts. And he's managed to get rid. Maldini.
いや、なんでそんな奥行くね。
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to
Biggie.
reply.
And he's quick to get rid. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
おさくせ。
Goes for a shot!
いや、俺今、あれやったんかな、足持ち帰らす。
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's an imaginative pass. He's having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
He's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
That's a cute ball. This is Adriano. Great challenge, timed to perfection.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. North Korea are down to 10 men. Roberto Carlos ready to try one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Roberto Carlos has been indicated. It's a loose ball. Hazard bumps it off it and wins up the ball. Look at the space here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So, temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. North Korea currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
でもウィング、違うか。あれウィングじゃないか。
でも3バックよね。
だっけあれなんかサイドが下がってきてたまに5バックみたいな感じで。
3バック15なんですよ。
サイドにおらんかったっけサイドハーフに。
はいはい。
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Nice.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, that's a key interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard. That's very neat. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through.
Lucky. Yes.
Time and again they are repelled.
Nice.
Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Can he get it through? Oh, that was vital. Vieira gets it away.
前を向かせん。
And it's Schneider. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
ああ、なんで俺キャンセルした。ミスった。
Vieira. Played through for him. Mbappe shoots. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, sweet feet. Crossing. Terrific effort.
Wow.
Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 16, Lars. Number 7, Roberto Carlos. Number 15, Schneider.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Adriano. Number 20,
And Messi!
Oh.
Oh, that could be pivotal! Stylish in the extreme. A delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
昔発狂してたくせに。
They have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch
まあで
this
もあん
every
なん
week.
決まってしまったら
This is
依
exactly
存は
what
し
you
たくな
want
る
from
よ
a big game.
いいの。
Oh, that's well spotted. Ambitious ball here. This is Del Piero. Del Piero finds himself offside.
いいんすか
Looking to play him in.
マジ
Hefty challenge.
いやボールやろ
Fair
いや先
enough.
ボールいっと危ない危ない
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Great vision. Shot could be on.
危ねえ
And it's been hooked away. Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. Nicely worked. And this is Messi. Varane makes
なん
the
だそのパ
attempt.
ス。
Rummenigge
おお俺かと思った失礼
looking for options for movement.
やべおった
いや、ゲートで走ったけど、マジか。
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they're
俺
back
こ
in
の人これやっ
front.
た人
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in it
Okay,
one end,
okay.
they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
え
Shapes to shoot!
Yeah.
And it's come back out to him. And it's in! A Surely that does it!
ダリー
Perfect time! Decisive strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Borussia Dortmund now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Del Piero wins the duel this time. Now it's Figo. Stood up well to him there. Seedorf.
Added minute has been indicated.
Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, good spread. And he's quick to touch for a shot!
Yes!
And he's stuck it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
素晴らしいパスワーク。
That is so good!
デサイア
Such
初アシ
sharp
ス
skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
女性でしょ。
North Korea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's
Damn it,
going to
I can't
require
do it.
some inspired defending to stop this lot.
さすがに終わりか。
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven.
この試合も
Whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
なめはがって
North Korea
まあでもやっぱ
really did suffer for
ス
their
ライディング
lack
する
of
っていう勇気はたたえたい。
あ
ワリワリ。
ちなみにあれ
いやいや
俺パス出しとったけスライディング不要やった。
まあしょうがねえ結果論やんなの
さあくぜ次は勝ちますよ。 い。ちなみに今日そっち寒い。
まあ今日は寒い方だったな。
寒いね。急に寒かったじゃん。さっきの試合なんで負けたの？なんか改善点ある？明日雨やん。ふざけんな。
改善点。
明日しかも朝めっちゃ雨降る。
10人になったこと以外で。
あ？
そうそうそう。いやリアルにリアルに。ちょっと。
まあリアルに言うとなんやろ。
これで10位になったせいで負けたって言ったら後藤がかわいそうだ。
まあ
いや実力やな。
お前それはあれや。
Welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise is fervent. The atmosphere frenetic.
でもやっぱ
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box on the Nature Report is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
この間強かった時はやはり中盤で
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very
あ
special.
いや今俺が動いた。申し訳ない。
So we're very much on the way now. That's a sharp pass.
悪い。ちょっと待って。ダメ
There
よ。
were
悪い。
better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Tries to play it through. Spread out to the left. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
いいんじゃない？
And here's Azar.
完璧じゃない？
It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give
なん
him
でそっ
nightmares
ち
for
側
the
なん
night.
ですよ。
Turan gathers from the goal kick.
悪い遅れた。あでもいいやそっ
Look
ち見
at
た。
the space here. Oh, that's neat.
へいへいへい。ああ。
Best. Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
いやなんか触り方
なんで勝手に変わるの？
Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
俺やったもしかして今。
いや俺の気がしたけどなんか受け取らなかった。
Gets a foot in here.
あ、そうい
Can
うパ
they
ス
get him away? Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but
ご
couldn't
めんなさい。
quite sort it out.
ちょっとよくないよ。
ほらほら
Shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through.
嘘だろ。
Drives it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, good spread.
相手にした分遅れたかも。
Not offside that time.
しょうがない。
まあまあ。
相手3バック
なんかスカスカやったね。サイドバックは攻撃的だね。
Nedved can so cleverly bypass the
あれ
press.
あれかカペット監督もしか
And he skips past his man.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space
サイド
left
サイドバッ
behind
ク上がっていったん
is
だね。
filled.
No way through. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Best. Nedved. This is Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed
最
to
初にイン
deal
パク
with
ト
that.
かなった。
いやもうインパクトシュートばっかり
The Netherlands
Mate,
with the
must
corner.
go.
They're first. Vieira tries to clear.
すごい
And that is wildly
フェノ
off
メナルフィニッ
target.
シュですね
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
あれってやったのかさすが
Pedri running with the ball. Sanfrecce Hiroshima are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
And it's Messi.
ナイス
Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going.
ごめんそのもう一個前に出した
Nesta. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well timed, excellent interception.
パスが広いなさっきから
Azar. Castolo. He is through here.
ぬるいぜ
Thuram getting this one clear. That's a cute ball.
あー下手すぎる
Well said about that pass, the better.
パスしなかったか今
Best chasing after it. Nice. Ended up in no man's land.
やべ
Nice looking ball. Oh, it's Dembele!
音楽
Goal!
しょうがね
And we have liftoff.
事故や
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Sanfrecce Hiroshima have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Balde.
バーカ
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
前も
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Thuram gets across and deals with it.
インドがいいね
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half time.
内容はカット気がする
Simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. The Netherlands finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we get things going again.
The Netherlands can really
Yes.
do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Messi. Always goal side.
お前マジかよ
And
これ
it's a compromising challenge.
多分ボールだけあ
That's
っ
going
た
to
よ
go a long way.
そういうことね
That's a dangerous ball.
あんな
Cleared
絶
it
さ
out of harm's way.
マジかよ
Hazard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
え
Dembele
危ねえ
finds
なんで今
himself offside.
やめたよ
Chance, surely!
え
Was probably asking just too much.
フィートあれ強いな
あれ決めれんのマジかよ
Corner number 2 then.
パス
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's been hooked away.
これ
Sanfrecce Hiroshima have the chance to go the other way.
今日インパ
Got
クトやな
space here. Deep through.
今のは
This is
全然わざ
Dembele.
とじゃなかっ
Oh, he's got a side of goal.
ナイス
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Distributed tidily. He's got away. And he gets rid in a hurry.
ナイス。
はいよ。この程度の間だったら1個上げでいい気がするからな。さあ何本だ敵シュートある。
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 20, Gullit. Number 4, Hazard. Number 8, George Best. Number
That's a
23,
reprieve for the time being.
Number 13, Nedved.
And now they can
お前
spring out of
いい
defence.
ですよ。
Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number
頑張れ
18,
OK。
Try to keep this alive.
Number
He
11,
won't be happy with
あ
that
スラ
one.
イディングぐらいせえや。
Alexander Arnold.
Platini,
根
Bergvall.
性論の監督になりそうや。
Hannes.
Vieira.
Substitutions taking place.
He is just caressing the ball. Alexander Arnold got a long way forward to join the attack.
ナイ
Now
ス
it's Bale.
Yeah.
Good take.
おナイスさすがヘルス
Good finish. The Netherlands are level.
素晴らしい。こいつはやっぱ強いな。
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real
Yes,
cut
yes.
and thrust.
Number 6,
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
They have it all to do again.
ナイスナイ
This is
ス
exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Shevchenko going after that. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now that's well seen too.
やべ OK。
Rummenigge
だいぶしたし。
looking for options for movement.
ね
Cleared
え。
without hesitation.
命あれやろお前。
Sanfrecce Hiroshima have their second corner now.
Yes。
The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. That looks a good ball through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to
い
be.
けるつなげる OK。
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and
い
he
や
wins
ー悪い
out.
足元でよかったわ。パス。
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
こいつは血の気が上ってるわ。
あはーお
And reclaimed it in a trice.
来た。
Herner, he's had a shot!
うん。
And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't
よ
be
かったと思う
wasted.
後ろからのパス
Corner number 3 coming up.
もう一歩待てば。
何
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe.
なんだそれは。
And here's Bale.
えお前。いいですね。
It's an imaginative pass.
は
It's made its way to him.
ほら
He's having a
待って
shot!
るよ。
何今の
Oh, he's done it!
誰
誰
So is that it? Is this the moment they
Masz ty
stole it?
まあ
Pressure
そんなフィ
on
ジカルある
pressure.
かあいつ。
He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Sanfrecce Hiroshima leading now.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
possession.
That's a little off target. Bergval closing in on goal.
よし
And here's Messi. Mbappe tries a shot
う
off the post.
これ
Hiroshima can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly
いや
commit
ちゃう
now.
やん
Allison punts it upfield.
4 added minutes has
Time
been
added on
indicated.
4 minutes. Messi
やべ
bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Michel Platini. Mbappe. That is a crunching
いや
tackle.
単体持った
Platini is the team's great visionary. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped
こ
into
れさえ取
space.
れれば
マジか
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's it.
俺の
Well,
勝
this
ち
was
だ
a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, in all
As a
honesty,
quick
Peter,
announcement
this
today,
would have
the
been
former
seen
player
as a
from today's
very
match
winnable
is
game.
now on for-
やべえな気づけば一人は1個しかね
本当や
またあれか勝てない時期に入ってきたか
今日の YouTube のタイトル雑魚狩りの話だけどねさあこの試合勝っていい夢見るぜむむこのチームにはまずいんじゃないのか
来るかやつが
いやいやいややばい敵の分析
あれ
を
無料のシェフチェンコ
今日ベリンガムずっと調子いいね
めすぎや。
すまんな。
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback,
He's done very well to get to that.
well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked it up out wide. In it comes. That's good play. Serginho. Serginho
is flagged offside.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Given offside once more.
Nesta is there, and he can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that looks a decent ball. Serginho receives it in a good position here. Serginho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Silvestre picks it up out wide. Caught offside that time. And that's been won straight back. And it's Michel Platini. Ibrahimovic. Oh, the ball goes for a shot! It's in! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Pirlo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he thumps it clear. He's beaten the last man. Shot a goal! And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, If ever you want to
なん
see
で
a
キーパー
lesson
取って
in
くれること
responding to a
いや
deficit,
違う
that's it.
いや普通
Their
にキー
heads
パー
didn't
出
drop,
とったけど
and now their chins are
あ
up.
れやろ反応したのが
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's in on goal. It's Ibrahimovic. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Messi. Oh, that's nice. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Looking for options for movement. Looking for the run. Thuram clears. Seedorf gets over and intercepts. That's a decent clearance.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get it through?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice looking ball. Well read, nice interception. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. And it's Cruyff. And the shot's a real chance! That was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
かも切り返しの2択やったけどいいやない
まあしゃあねえか
Roberto Carlos.
クロスだろどうせ
Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid have it back. It can go again. He's picked his way through. Shot could be on Cruyff.
まあまあまあ
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
もうちょい俺が引きつけてもよかったな
Second
言って
corner of the game.
いやー俺のもうちょっと一工夫やったな
And that should get the job done. Searching pass he's played there. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. Cruyff. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Robson.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cruyff does well to get it back. Threads one in. And here's Hullet.
Nice shoot.
And Hullet! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
何おいける
おなんでおら
And they're back on the ball again.
これ最後
Messi. Applies the finish!
あマジか
Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
来た
Can he finish?
うわ
That's going to go a long
い
way.
や惜しかったけどな
最後
So, temporary halt to the action.
結構前
The
半
glass
は
is either half full or half empty.
内容では
Neither side
どうする
yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half time.
Please turn your attention
Any
to the
thoughts on all
screen
this
for
so far, Jim?
information
Well,
provided
it's
by
been an
local
intriguing
police.
watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed.
North Korea have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's having a pop!
Oh,
terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
あれ俺じゃない。
Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Messi. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here, and he was quick to react. Seedorf.
よし。あべ。ああ。よしよしよし。
They get a throw in. Messi. And this is Hullet.
Okay.
Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now he's got space here.
Okay.
Stitch defending, but that'll do. They're up to 5 corners now.
ちょっと僕。
了解。ほら。返すぜ。ほら。
ナイスだ。ナイスだ。いいん
じゃない？
素晴らしい。
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That was very necessary.
Substitution for North Korea. Number 23, Ibrahimovic. Number 15.
Good steal, he just read it.
Number
Here's
14,
Solot.
Johan Cruyff. Number
Donatoni.
4, Platini. Coming
North
on the
Korea
field,
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 18,
Seedorf.
Bale. Number
いや、チャージャージ。前線やね。
Pirlo.
Number
よし。
Bellingham.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
お。
And that's gone loose.
ナイス。
おい、そうだよ。
That's a sharp finish. And they've got their lead back. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his eyes weren't that good.
When the manager called on him,
こんなことない。ジャッジしてくれば普通に。
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
これ切ったの確実に。してる。動くの。そんな諦めるようなあれじゃないけどな。
North Korea
あ
with
で
the
もね、無
lead.
や。なんだよ。ガチモン解説のウィンス。
多分ガチの
Ended up in no man's land.
ああ。
言い訳や。
残念や。
Donatoni. That pass has been
Good shot.
well intercepted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goes long and straight. And here's Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So no flag here.
Yes.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
でもハゲ出てこんのやな、こんなチーム名で。
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And now they can spring out of defence.
来たぜ。
And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. North Korea surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rummenigge. Best. Nicely weighted ball.
ちゃうけど、ルンミーゲったんやけどね。
That is well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back.
でも
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
さあ、
中国の新人か。
勝利が近づいてきたぜ。
あでバランドも同じ。さあもう一点入れて回転してき
Substitution
ま
for
す。
North Korea. Number 11, Varane. Coming on the field
Got it.
is number 3.
He is through here.
やけくそクロスか。情けない。
And that has been cleared. Oh, he's been caught napping.
ね、
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
まあシンプルにいくか。
Gerrard. Pressing high and with purpose. And they've got rid. Maldini. Best, very much a man of this moment.
よしよしよし。
Bringing in numbers sharp and uncompromising.
賄賂かよ。
Into the last 5 minutes.
カース
And it's Bellingham. Now it's Maldini. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Messi.
あれ
やばい。オッケー。
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Very much into the last knockings.
そっち
No, that was never going to make it.
あまりその
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smart
今のは
reaction
マ
is
ジ
that
で
he just attacked the
焦っ
danger.
たぜ。
Looking to play him in.
上手ですか早い
Reed needed to be.
スカッタ
最近なんかベール
Corner counter's
ベールが
rising.
どんどん上に
That's 6. Defending of
Yes.
the desperate variety.
やば。オッケー、オッケ
And
ー。
that is it. The referee has seen enough.
まあ、
Well, that was close. Both sides
Absolutely.
playing their part in a
Absolutely.
great game of
Nailed it.
football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
いや、いいっすね。
So
なん
there
で
it
か
is.
かった。
What struck you most about
止め
that?
れたわ。
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest.
正直、コマズルズルいくんじゃねえかと思ってた。
いや素晴らしいです
まあ、情けない対戦利益ではあるが、